Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Downtown Dogs. My name is Jimmy Rogers. Today's guest has been an actress, television personality, an award-winning sports reporter. She was in the Book of Stars, Born to Be Wild. She was a news anchor, hosted numerous magazine shows. She's been a lifestyle contributor to 425 magazine. She's been featured in Better Homes and Gardens. She's the creator of Girls Nights In. She's the owner of La Famiglia Design,
That's
Italian.
it, yes.
Okay. She sings, she dances. She was the host on King 5 TV. She competed in Miss America and Miss Washington. Most of us know her as a cheerleader from the University of Washington. Welcome to the show, Monica Hart. How are you?
Thank you. Jeez, you did your homework.
Yeah, I certainly did.
I do things for King now every once in a while.
You
Cairo
do?
TV, that's when I was doing news I was on Cairo in the day.
Did you have a favorite co-broadcaster back in the day?
Gosh, I had the opportunity to work with so many amazing people. Steve Rabo, we hosted a sports TV show together.
I
That was
remember.
a thrill. I was a reporter on Aaron Brown's news. And so many mentors and great memories.
And Aaron Brown went on to do some big things.
Yes, he was amazing.
And he passed away recently.
He just passed away.
I'm sorry to
he
hear
was
that.
a wonderful mentor. I feel very blessed.
Do you have a middle name?
Annette.
Annette, okay.
Yes, Monica Annette.
And is there, where does the La Famiglia
Well,
come in?
my Italian-born grandmother
Okay.
and grandpa, my mom on my mom's side. So La Familia is the family in Italian, and that means everything to me. So
Okay.
it's a great name for a business.
Now, about a year ago, I was walking through Bellevue Square, and I saw what do you call that? A marketing
Kiosk.
kiosk.
Right.
Kiosco, you said, or just kiosk?
Yeah, maybe a kiosk. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it had your branding in there.
Right, I have a great opportunity to do things with the Bellevue collection. I'm
Oh,
about
the
to
Bellevue
shoot
collection, that's what it was,
I'm shooting
okay.
on Monday another campaign, and so everything's lifestyle, home and garden, cooking and entertaining, and make it beautiful, keep it real. That's mine.
And the La Famiglia, can you tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, so that's my grandma. She had such an amazing influence. We grew up like with homemade pizza, beautiful organic gardening. She'd make her own pasta dough and like arugula. I didn't know there was another lettuce. Like that's just how I grew up. We'd go mushrooming in the forest and stuff like that. So I just had that whole Italian heritage thing running through my family, and so I wanted to pay homage to it. So.
Okay, and then I saw you speaking on TEDx Belltown. Is that a
I
takeoff
know.
of the TEDx talks? Or?
It is. It's kind
Okay.
of a more community-based version of it, but
Okay.
it's kind of the same criteria, and that was a thrill. That'll get your heart going.
And then on that, I listened, you were talking about telling your story through food.
Right.
Can you explain that?
Sure. I told the story about, I said I went mushrooming with my grandmother, right? And one time I was like a little kid holding my bucket and my butter knife. We're in the forest. She wears a coat with a fur collar, and it's deer hunting season. Shots rang out. We truck out of the forest and stuff like that. And so everybody has a cool food story. Maybe not that, but to be able to tell food connects us.
Sure.
It sure does. And so to be able to tell your story through food and to share and connect like that, I think that you have to know where you came from to know where you're going, and food, it connects us.
Unfortunately, I was raised with condiments, so my mother had a knack for burning everything.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
But
There's always
it's all in
takeout.
fun.
Yeah.
Can you tell us where you were born and raised?
I was born in Seattle, but I was raised in Bellevue.
Okay.
Actually-
Which high school?
Interlake High School.
Oh, you went to Interlake.
Yes.
Okay. Your parents are from?
They're from, they both went to Franklin High School.
Okay, so they were
Yeah.
from Seattle.
They're from Seattle.
And are they still with us?
They are not, no.
They're not, I'm sorry.
My dad was 100% Swedish. My mom's 100% Italian. So it's like
Okay.
fire and ice.
Okay, yeah.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah. Siblings.
Yes, I have an older brother and two older sisters. And my brother, who's like 15, 16 years older than I am, went to UW. I have no memory of it, but yeah, he went to UW.
And then you're married to Sim Osborne?
Sim Osborne,
Simeon?
yes.
And you have a beautiful son. What's his name?
His name is Cortland.
And it
Simeon
seems like he
James
was
Osborne.
this big,
We
and now
saw
he's...
yeah, he's 28.
Yeah, that was fast.
Very cool. Yeah, very fast.
Overnight.
Just like that.
Now, when I came up in '79 on a recruiting visit, the water, the city, the Husky mascot, the colors, the stadium were also, but also the cheerleaders were a selling point, because you think in high school, going from an Ashland to Aloha, Oregon, you think, boy, there's a lot of girls here, and then you come up here and it's like there's some women, and the cheerleaders were fantastic.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
A selling point.
Oh, it was a thrill.
Yeah, but I guess my question is, it seems at some point they used to be gymnast And then
Oh.
with your era, our era, they were more dancers.
Right, right.
And
Thank the Lord, because I never would have made it.
And then they've gone back to gymnast again. It
Well, they have
seems,
a
it
lot. They
appears.
have a dance squad, I think, and a tumbling squad and gymnastics.
What was the first one? A what
Like
squad?
the one of a dance,
Oh,
the dance
okay,
side,
yeah, I've
and then
seen
you have
that.
the tumblers.
Okay.
We had a few. We had some tumblers. We had some back handspring people, and
But it seems like you guys did it all.
mostly it was dance. And Bill Bissell was the head of the Husky marching band, and
Love
he was
Bill
like
Bissell.
the consummate showman, the greatest showman.
I didn't
He
know
loved
that.
the old razzle dazzle. He's in the Hall of Fame for band directing, and so to get the opportunity to be in the band with them is like so cool.
Do you remember Alan Stover?
I know the name.
Okay.
Uh-oh,
He was
am I
the
in
head
trouble?
recruiter. No, no,
Okay.
not at all. I think you were either on your last year, and he was put in charge of getting the new
Oh, okay.
cheerleaders.
All right. Oh, okay.
So that was kind of when it morphed from gymnast to
okay.
dancing.
Yeah. All right.
And this is just all in my opinion. If we were to look at your playlist right now, what would be your top song?
Well, coming in, I was listening to Blue Skies Willie Nelson. I love Motown. I love rock and roll.
Okay.
It's eclectic. It's
Okay.
eclectic. But I love country music. I love to sing. So.
Okay, and we're going to do I'm going to ask you a question, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to both say it at the same time. I'm guessing who your favorite Husky football player was, so don't say it yet. But on the count of 3, we're both going to say the name, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Joe
Tom
Steele.
Flick. Oh, Joe Steele. Got it. Okay, good job.
Tom Flick is great too.
Okay.
There's a lot to choose from. You
interlake-
guys were amazing.
Yeah. Who would you like to see on the Downtown Dogs?
You know what? My husband, his best friend growing up was Eric Curtis, or one of his best friends. And so
Okay.
I love his wife. We always go visit them in Southern California. He has a really interesting career, and he's a great man. And
I remember that now. Yeah, I remember
he
someone
comes to
telling me
visit
about that.
every once in a while. and we
Okay,
go
we'll
down
get him on
there,
the
but
show
yeah.
with a little bit of help from you.
Yeah. You never know, right?
Okay.
He's going to kill me, no.
Celebration or Louie Louie?
Oh, Louie Louie.
Louie Louie, okay. Do you have a favorite Husky game?
Favorite Husky game? Ooh. That's hard to say.
That's okay, we'll come back to it.
I don't know if it's kind of like picking your favorite child, though I have a single child. you
Right.
know? Anytime that we got to dance in the greatest setting on Montlake was a blessing. That was the most amazing experience, walking down to that stadium, and the fans we had the best fans. It was just so cool.
We did.
Do you have a favorite game?
Probably the USC game at home when Freddie Small jumped on the kickoff
okay.
to win the game and go to the Rose Bowl. That was probably, and that's when they closed down the 520 that day. It was such bad weather, and they threw the garbage bags were flying
Yes,
everywhere.
okay, got it.
That's probably my favorite Husky game.
The Sooner Schooner thing was pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. Look at you go.
Purple rain, baby. Let's go.
Thank you for that. So all of it's accolades, everything you've done, and you continue. What's driving you?
No one's really ever asked me that. I did have a photographer recently that I had the great honor to work with. We want to do my magazine things, and I tried to do like extra little things on our shoots. And he goes, "Why do you do it?" And I looked at him like, and didn't skip a beat. And I said, "Because my name's on it." And I didn't even think about it. And it's not just that it's my name, it's that all the sacrifices like your family makes so that you can have this opportunity in this time. And just to honor that, and just all the mentors in your life. And so I think that runs through the back of my head.
So your name's on it, your legacy's going to continue.
Yeah, well, it's a small legacy, but your name's on it.
Yeah.
And it took 4 generations for my family to get to go to college. And to get to go to the University of Washington and have all those amazing memories,
That's
I
great.
feel like I have to be grateful and to honor it.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Is there what's the easiest way to get a hold of you if somebody wanted to follow you?
Probably Instagram.
Instagram,
Monica
okay.
Hart 1. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who Monica
Is
Hart
it,
2
is
is.
it
but
Hart
T.
with the number 1, or did you spell
number
what?
1.
Okay, Monica Hart number 1.
Number-
Okay. Don James or Kaylin DeBoer?
Don James. I can't even.
Stripes on the pants or no stripes on the pants? The uniforms.
No stripes.
No stripes.
stripes,
Boy,
no.
I disagree
No.
with you there. Bill
Okay.
Bissell or McDavid?
Well, Mr. Bissell. They're all
You
wonderful.
already answered
but
that
Mr.
one.
Bissell, come
I
on.
was going to ask if you watched the 1985 Orange Bowl, but you've already covered that
I
one.
was there. I was actually working in Spokane at an NBC affiliate, and I got to go. And
You in Miami?
Yep, went
Oh,
to
is that
Miami for a
right?
couple days, and that Sooner Schooner.
That's
Love
fantastic.
that. That was incredible.
That's fantastic. What is your favorite word?
Grateful.
What turned you on?
Ooh. Natural beauty.
What
Anything
turned-
real.
What turned you off?
Anything the opposite of that, if it's not real.
Okay, fake. What sound or noise do you love?
Singing. I love voices singing.
What noise or sound do you hate?
Nails on a blackboard, just screech.
What other profession other than the one that you do now would you like to attempt?
Attempt, like still do. Well, I just took up playing guitar,
Okay.
and probably not. There's probably not a shot, but
Yeah.
I love music.
Good for
I did
you.
it because I could accompany myself in the quiet of my own home. But yeah, I love music. I'd love to be a musician.
What profession would you not want to do?
Not want to do. I'm not probably very good behind a desk. I'm more creative. So
Okay,
I think
yeah.
I would do it if that was the opportunity that came to me. But and I needed to do it. But I like creativity and expression and that kind of thing.
If heaven exists, when you arrive at the pearly gates, what would you like to hear God say?
You did okay. I mean, if you arrive at the pearly gates,
You're in the right
yeah,
place.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
fun.
And thank you very much.
Go Huskies.
Monica Hart.
Oh, but I
Monica
gotta show
Hart,
you.
Monica Hart won.
Monica Hart won, and I did bring this from back in the day.
Okay, fantastic.
It's great to be a Husky
There
then
you
and now,
go.
right?
That-
Greatest setting.
that's the greatest
Yeah.
era.
Oh, and I brought you a gift.
Okay.
I'm
what-
I'm a beekeeper, and I
Okay.
brought you some honey from our
I'm a
bees.
big honey fan.
It's at the
Good.
very bottom. Crackers.
Okay, so you got crackers in there. So is this part of the your collection or?
No,
It's
no,
all
but the
separate.
honey we've got Bluestone
Okay.
Garden honeys, and I
Okay,
thought it'd be fun to give you
fantastic.
something from our home too.
Thank you very
So,
much.
Yeah.
From the heart of Seattle, I'm Jimmy Rogers, and we are the Downtown Dogs. Thank you very much.